Hey guys, so today, as promised, I want to do that foundation roundup video where I'm going to show you all my foundations, sort of do like a little collection. And I've said before, I don't like to keep a whole lot of foundations, like especially liquid ones, open at the same time. But I do have 4 liquid foundations, a CC cream, and then 4 powder foundations that I'm going to sort of rank for you guys. A lot of them I've done full reviews on recently, some I have not. But I know sometimes it's kind of tough to compare them when they're all in separate videos. So I'm going to sort of rank them and tell you the ones that I like the best. And I think it's kind of fun to do this with all kinds of products. It would be fun to do this like in each category of makeup. I think it's kind of cool. If you watched my last couple videos, I did mention what we're doing back here. And today that's why I'm kind of dressed down. I did do my makeup and stuff because we're going to go out a bit later and I knew I was going to film. But we're going to get all these sort of taken care of and move today and sort of move to where they need to go and stuff. So my allergies are killing me today, so I feel like I'm about to sneeze. So like I said, I've had full reviews on a lot of these, so I'm going to try to keep this brief. But yeah, I feel like I've got some great products, and I'm so set with foundations right now. There is one drugstore foundation that I do want to pick up, and if I do, I probably, I wouldn't review that anytime soon anyways, because I like to, at least if I'm going to do like a foundation review or something, have it for like a month or so I can tell if it's going to break me out, or I can wear it a ton of different ways and different days that feel different, you know what I'm saying. So I won't talk about that one for a while anyways, but I thought this would be a good time to do this because I had mentioned it and you guys sort of dug the idea. So first off, it's kind of hard to compare liquids to powders. We kind of know the difference there. So I'm going to talk about the liquids first. And I do have a CC cream, but I'm going to separate that as well because I don't know, I didn't even have to include that in this, but I'm going to mention it. So these are the 4 foundations that I have currently in my rotation right now. I have the Dior Star, my Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Plus. I'm trying to like point with no fingers. The Tarte Amazonian Clay Full Coverage, and the Perricone No Foundation Serum. Not the No Foundation, but the No Foundation Serum. I know when I did that haul video, I probably confused the heck out of a lot of you guys because I referred to it as the wrong thing. Hands down, my favorite right now. I can never say that a foundation is my absolute favorite over the Matte Velvet Plus. I have used this for years. To me, it's just the best foundation. If you have dry skin, you'll love it. If you have oily skin, you'll love it. It scares a lot of people because of the whole matte word. A lot of people, I think, are scared that it's going to be too heavy. It's oil-free, it's water-resistant. So true. It is very waterproof. Coverage is amazing. It makes your skin look beautiful. It's a natural matte finish, though. It's not going to look powdery or heavy or like flat. It's going to be just the most amazing coverage out of any of the foundations that I have. It's the most full coverage. You have to use the least bit of this, which is also good because the bottle will last you a long time, but it's so perfect and beautiful and your skin will just look flawless with this stuff. I like that it's not so runny. The Dior Star is a bit on the thin side. This is not as thick as like the Tarte Amazonian Clay, which is more of a moussey type. This one is perfect. Like it's not going to soak in so much to your brushes. It's not going to just kind of go away like, like just disperse like water into your sponges or your brushes. It's really going to go onto your skin. So I think for the money, this is your absolute best bet, and I believe this is around $32. My second favorite, which I would say honestly right now, I hate to say second favorite because I love the Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Plus. It's my all-time favorite, but right now I would say my favorite is the Dior Skin Star. If you get the right shade in this stuff, it's so perfect, and I say that because I had the wrong shade for a while. I had shade 20, which was a bit dark for me. It's still beautiful, and I kept it so I could mix a little with the lighter shade. This is shade 10 when I needed it. But when you get the right shade in this, and I say that because it runs a bit darker than you would think in this particular one, you need to go a shade lighter than you think you would be. You'll really get all those brightening benefits and it'll look prettier and everything when you go just a hair lighter. If you're the type that likes to go a bit darker with your foundation, this may not be for you. But just try to like at least match your skin or go a shade lighter than you think, and it's beautiful. Right now I've been loving this. You can watch that full review, but definitely this is what I'm reaching for. It's very long wearing, same as the Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Plus. It's great to oily skin. It's just very, very good stuff. And the finish of that one is a little more like natural, not dewy. The finish is just a touch more natural than the Matte Velvet Plus. But the finish is not as matte as the Matte Velvet Plus, but it's still a natural looking beautiful foundation. Now on the other hand, the Tarte Amazonian Clay Full Coverage Foundation. It says full coverage and it does have wonderful coverage, but I still think the Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Plus has the best coverage. The Star Foundation has really great coverage as well, and I have a lot of skin issues going on right now from being pregnant, but the Amazonian Clay Full Coverage is, it says it's a 12-hour oil-free makeup. It is. It's very long wearing, but it's very like mattifying. This is the most mattifying one that I have. So if you really like that matte flat look and then you like to sort of, you know, add products to sort of give you a glow or to like, you know, contouring and stuff, which I always do that anyway, so I don't mind this, then this would be for you if you love matte finishes. And it's a good solid foundation. I like it a lot. And again, it's all in how you apply it. You've got to use a product like a dampened beauty blender or a really dense foundation brush to really get the best benefits out of that. The one that I reach for the least, but that I really like, is the Perricone No Foundation Serum. I say that because it's the wrong color. It only comes in one color, so I'm basically screwed because my skin is lighter than, I need a lighter shade is what I'm saying. If I was darker, you can always add their No Bronzer, which is a matte bronzer liquid that you can add to this. That's great for people with darker skin that can add a little bit to it, but I can't really do anything to make it lighter. But the finish is unbelievable. It wears amazing. I've actually worn it out before, and it's not bad, but I can tell it's just a hair too dark, and that's something that I'm picky about. To me, I hate the look of foundation that looks too dark, so I cannot do this. I just can't. But I'm always self-conscious when I wear it, but I'm hanging on to it in hopes that maybe when I get a little bit of color or, you know, whatever, it'll be perfect. Because it's not like horribly dark where I would not wear it in public. Like I said, I have worn it in public before, but I just don't feel quite right about it, you know? But it's a very good product. And the one that says serum is actually better for oily skin. It holds up so well against oily skin, but I really love it, but it's very liquidy. So quite a different range of those 4 foundations are very different. They're all good in their own ways. Moving on to my powder foundations. But when my skin actually like goes back to being normal and I don't have like a lot of discoloration and stuff, I'm sure all about the original Bare Minerals because I do really like it. But if you have stuff to cover, it is an absolute pain. It's a great product and it's beautiful, and yeah, it can be worth it if you really work with it, but I just don't have the patience to. But the Bare Minerals Original, to me, I love better than the matte. I feel like it's just so much better. And then the Tarte Full Coverage Amazonian Clay, I think I would choose this over the Bare Minerals matte because it does have a bit more of a matte finish. And I think the coverage is better on this one than the Bare Minerals matte. So just, you know, whichever finish you prefer, but I honestly, out of both of those, prefer the original Bare Minerals. So if you've got okay skin, I would say go for that and try it. Whether you have oily or dry skin, it's cool stuff. You've got stuff to cover, skip it until your skin gets better. The Too Faced Cocoa Powder Foundation. Love it. Have to smell it every time. It smells just like the chocolate bar palette if you're familiar with that. But it's just a beautiful powder foundation. I love the tones of these. It's just a beautiful, not too orange or yellow, not too pink, which is kind of hard with powder foundations. A lot of times they can be, the tones just really kind of, it's hard to explain. They just show up more, I guess. I know that makes no sense, but it makes sense to me. I can't stop smelling it. Good stuff. I buff it in with a dense brush. You can buff it in with a loose, you know, a more, not loose, but a fluffier powder brush, and beautiful. So this one I really like. I think that it stays matte throughout the day. It holds up well. You can take it with you for touching up. It doesn't feel super heavy. Just always know that you're gonna have to use a concealer. You know, you don't wanna pile on so much powder trying to cover stuff because then you'll look cakey and powdery and a mess. So very, very good stuff. When I reach for powder foundation lately, this is what I grab. That one is more matte, and on the other hand, there is a great option for those of you that like a more non-matte, like a natural finish, a little bit of a glow, and that is the IT Cosmetics Celebration Illumination Foundation. I'm shade light in this. I forgot to mention in this one, I am shade light as well. In the cocoa powder one. This I have not talked about or used much. Again, this is a beautiful toned foundation. Because right now I'm pregnant and it has a retinol product in it, just a tiny amount, which probably wouldn't do anything to hurt, but that is a product that they always say to stay away from when you're pregnant, like absolutely stay away from retinols and stuff like that. And you've got to be careful because it's not going to say retinol in the ingredients. Like sometimes they're called different things and you just have to do your research and figure that out. But I know it'd probably be most harmful if you were using like a full like treatment on your face, like a heavy duty harsh treatment. And the little trace bit that's in this probably wouldn't do anything. But again, if you're told to stay away from an ingredient when you're pregnant, you're pretty much going to, especially for something as trivial as foundation. But I am hanging on to this because I'm definitely going to use this after the fact. But oh my gosh, this is a beautiful foundation. They also have the Celebration foundation that's not the one that says Illumination. I hate how those like rhyme. It sounds so cheesy. And I have tried that one. This one is so much better. I love this one so much more. It's not going to make your skin look shiny or anything. It just gives you a beautiful natural finish, which I think is important with powder foundations. So if I was going to choose between these two, I would probably choose this one. But I haven't gone into great detail or done a tutorial or even mentioned this a lot because like I said, I can't really use it right now. And so I don't want to give you like a review on something that I'm like, oh, and by the way, I'm not using it. So, but I wanted to throw it into this one just to show you because you have got to try it. It's good stuff. And the coverage is out of this world. It's just absolutely beautiful. So those are the foundations, and I'm gonna throw in the CC cream because you can use it like a foundation. It's the best CC cream hands down that I've used. And I got a lot of comments when I did this video where people were like, I thought you liked the IT foundation or the IT CC cream. I thought that was your favorite. And yeah, I had not tried this yet, so I love the IT. It's great stuff, but you always try new things and you're gonna discover new things. So this, to me, I'm just so happy that I found this because it's really good stuff. If you're looking for a good CC cream, if you like a bit of coverage but you don't want to like come sit down and do your makeup and make a big production about it every day, you can use this with your fingertips at the sink in your bathroom after you wash your face in the morning and you'll look together and beautiful. So I love this. This is the light to medium shade, which is a hair dark, but I can make it work. If I'm just gonna wear it on its own, a lot of times I will mix the light to medium and the fair to light and get the perfect shade. Fair to light is too light. Light to medium is a hair too dark, so I use both. But I can use each one individually because they are self-adjusting and it's not gonna look crazy or anything, but I'll even wear this under my foundation. I won't do a full face of it. I'll just maybe put it in little areas and then sort of acts like a primer. It controls oil. For me, it's just beautiful. It adds a little more coverage, which I need right now. So try this, it's good stuff. This is ranked right up in there with my top foundations. So that's what I'm using right now, foundation-wise. I just thought it'd be fun to kind of go through them and sort of rank them and tell you the ones that I like. But I hope this was helpful. Hope you enjoyed the little overview of what I got. And if you'd like to see more videos like this with different, like, you know, like maybe blushes or like best eyeshadows, maybe not go through every eyeshadow that I own, but at least the ones that are in my current rotation that I like, then I'll do that for you. Just let me know. I hope sort of seeing this like side by side sort of helped you guys. But if I have full reviews on these products, I will link them below beside them. And I'll also link to them if you want to find them for yourself. I'm trying to think of anything else I did not mention. I think that's it. So hope y'all enjoyed this little overview comparison showdown type thing. And I'll talk to you all very soon. Bye.